through the LA school system. My friends are here. I built my business here. And I don't
Come on, man.
I
Say your
wouldn't have
name.
the same perspectives I do now had I grown up anywhere else. So to
Hey guys, welcome to the Financial Minute. My name's Josh. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about saving money by moving out of states that have high income taxes or taxes in general, such as California and New York. With Griffin, how do you say his name? Let me check online.
State, okay? Think about a massive state like
Come on,
California.
say his
That's
name.
what we're going to get into. This is going to be a big podcast. We are going to be,
exactly. Didn't we just break the platform? YouTube shuts down next time. You can't handle that.
Oh guys.
gosh. Thank you for this iced coffee today, Graham, by the way. I didn't come with Starbucks today, so I appreciate this like last time.
Oh, of course. Make sure to...
We'll just call him Graham. I don't even remember where it was. Where was I? Okay, guys. So, yeah, Graham is moving out of state of California, the finance dude on YouTube, and I thought, why would you move out of state of California when you get the beautiful weather all year round and the beaches? I actually have visited California, but not recently, and I guess it's gone downhill recently, but it's still a very beautiful area. So why would you move out of California? Well, let's check it out and find out.
I've made $6,200 so far. We have an epic.
To save money, imagine that. Graham is moving out of California to save money. California has the highest income tax in the country. And they add additional income tax to ultra high earners, and he is saving hundreds of thousands of dollars every year just by moving to the state of Nevada. So I thought I would take this moment to count down some of the states do not charge income tax and are therefore the most affordable states to live in, especially for high earners. Let's get right to it. Right after this. It's funny how Alaska, I always thought Alaska was an expensive state to live in, and it is an expensive state to live in. It actually ranks like 45 out of 50 when it comes to affordability, yet Alaska ranks number 1 when it comes to income tax, sales tax, and property taxes for being the most affordable, because it's only 5.10% according to Investopedia, versus the state of New York, which is almost 13%. Alaska is the cheapest state to live in when it comes to property tax, income tax, and sales tax. If you don't mind freezing cold temperatures, and lots of big mosquitoes and that kind of thing, Alaska might be a place for you. Number 2, Florida. The tax burden in Florida is the second lowest in the country at 6.10%. And of course, Florida has the other side of the problem. It's a little sticky and hot most of the year, especially in southern Florida. But on the Panhandle, it's not too bad. I've actually lived there, so the tax burden, ultra low, no income tax in the state of Florida. I actually didn't know that until today. So Florida would be high on my list of places to live in just because it's nice, and as long as you're in northern Florida. I can't do the humidity in South Florida. But anyways, let's get on to the next state. The next state on our list is Nevada. This is where Graham moved to. He moved from California, or is moving to, I suppose. He hasn't done it yet. He put a down payment on a house in Nevada, and that is where he's moving his residence to, where, imagine that, no income tax. Also, they make most of their income, the state makes most of their tax income via the casinos and hotel industry, so that helps subsidize no income tax. And Sales tax is a bit high in that state as well. But if you're not a big spender and you have lots of income, Nevada might be the place for you. Next on our list is South Dakota. South Dakota, like Nevada, relies on a heavy tax on alcohol and cigarettes. So if you drink a lot of alcohol or you smoke, this might not be the state for you. But if you don't, and you don't gamble, well, this might be the state for you. Also, you have to like the cold weather, just a hint, because it gets chilly up there. But if you like the cold weather and you like outdoors, and you like some privacy because, well, there's not a huge dense population, South Dakota might just be the place for you. I really want to visit South Dakota because I want to check out the national parks there, and I've never been there. So, it is on my bucket list, and hey, maybe someday I'll live there. You never know, right? Next, we have Texas. And those Texans hate income tax so much, they actually banned it in their constitution. So Texas definitely does not have income tax and never will. They do, however, make their money because, you got to pay for those bridges. Boy, do they have a lot of bridges in Texas. I don't mean bridges over water, I just mean high overpasses. If you've ever been to Dallas, it's amazing how many high overpasses they have. The highway is just so many bridges. Some places they have like 4 or 5 bridges crossing over each other. It's an architectural feat in and of itself, in my opinion. But no income tax, but they do have fairly high sales tax and excise taxes to help pay for those bridges, among other things. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, if you don't buy a lot of things and you make a lot of income, Texas could be the place for you. Also, you gotta like the heat, and well, it depends on where in Texas. If you're in Houston, you gotta like the humidity too. But yeah, Texas is a huge state. You can really pick any climate in Texas. They have the heat, humidity down in Houston or up in northern Texas. Near Oklahoma, they have the cool weather, especially up in the hills. But Texas is like a nation of itself. Lots of choices in climate and location. So check out Texas, especially if you don't want to pay income tax. I know a lot of YouTubers are moving to the Austin area, Austin, Texas, a very trendy area, without the income tax. So, yeah. Next on our list, we have Washington State. Actually, I didn't realize Washington State was a income tax-free state, but it is, and very popular, and because the climate is very nice. That being said, they do have high property taxes and a lot of rain, so not a whole lot of sun in the state of Washington, but they do grow apples there, and nice climate, nice and warm, pretty much year round. Yeah, no income tax. That's my thing. So yeah, check out Washington State. So next we have number 7, Wyoming. So if you like your privacy, Wyoming is definitely the place for you because on average there's only 1 person per square mile in the state of Wyoming. Not very many people there. And if you like your money and you like to keep it, Wyoming is also the place for you because they don't have a income tax, they don't have a corporate income tax, they have low property taxes, they also have low sales taxes in the state of Wyoming. So, very low taxed state, just very private, not a whole lot of people, so if you like the country, you like the backwoods, Wyoming could be the place for you. Also, you might have to you will have to like cold weather because Wyoming gets really cold. They get a lot of snow. So if you like snow and you like open space and you don't want to pay income tax, go to Wyoming. Well guys, today's video has been all about saving money, and Graham moved out of the state of California to save him money. It's a trend, guys. People are moving out of these high income tax states like California and New York, and you can, for instance, buy a house in the state of Wyoming for $300,000-$400,000. It would be a little shack in the state of California and cost about 3 times that. So housing is cheaper, cost of living is cheaper. It's just cheaper in a lot of states. Even if there are income tax in your state, it's still cheaper to move to states like Indiana, for instance, than it is to live in California, because the cost of living in California is huge. There's a huge tax just to live in the state of California, and people are catching on and saying, no, I'm not paying that anymore. There's other places to live that are equally as nice, and I don't want to pay that tax anymore. Also, a lot of people keep a residence in the state of California but move to another state, like Graham did, for instance. And check out his video. I'll put that link in the description. He has some cool facts about people, about the statistics of people leaving the state of California and other states as well. And until the next video, guys, be safe, God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, only you can make your financial dreams come true. Don't delay, start today. I'm out. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, give the thumbs up a big grand slam. Now I'm out. Okay, bye.